Hey everybody, welcome back. You can see we're back at school for the semester. Excuse me, I'm getting over a cold. This is the last day, I hope. I'm Alex, the Savant Heisman.
And I'm Paul, the good-looking one, Goldberg. And thanks for tuning in to 2FJ's movie reviews at www.2FJsreviews.blogspot.com. And today, Alex and I are reviewing Extremely Loud and Incredibly Close. This is based off of a book written in 2005 by Jonathan Safran Foer. The movie, though, stars Tom Hanks, Sandra Bullock, Thomas Horn, and Max von Sydow. It's directed by Stephen Daldry and written by Eric Roth.
The movie and the book tells the story of a young boy with possible Asperger's syndrome who has trouble fitting in socially, whose father dies in the attacks in 9/11, unfortunately, and he is going through the grieving process when he finds a key his father left him. They used to go on all sorts of quests, reconnaissance expeditions, and he thinks this is one last journey his father has mapped out for him, and he eventually discovers many things along the way about himself and humanity, other people, that lead to really insightful conclusion. It's very polarizing. That's the first most important thing to mention, is because he does have Asperger's syndrome, he's not socially adept at handling many things. And while it's beautifully, accurately presented, it's very off-putting. He is this is his first movie, Thomas Horn. He's a very good actor for his age. But again, it's very hard to connect with the disassociation of his possible disease. It's never confirmed. The great thing, Stephen Daldry, a man of integrity who I respect immensely, directed this movie. I'm going to name check the hours because he directed that flawless film. Also, Max von Sydow, supporting actor, plays the tenant that is renting a house, a room in the apartment from the boy's grandmother. It's good he's acting again, the octogenarian. He doesn't act frequently anymore, especially in such big projects. He is heartbreaking as a man who can't communicate except through the written word. He is mute. He is very devastating. We shed tears for his performance for the film. I thoroughly enjoyed the acting. What did you think, Paul?
Well, first of all, I thought this movie was excellent. Mostly it's excellent in its core of what it really tries to portray. It fails on some particulars, specifically, it's pretty frenetic. It's kind of hard to keep up. I read the book. If you didn't read the book, as Alex didn't, it's more difficult to really connect to the story and totally understand what's going on. But overall, I thought even as a standalone film, it was excellent. Thomas Horn, as Alex mentioned, playing a 9-year-old who's supposed to deal with these issues of emotional depth that most of us never have dealt with, does an incredible job, having to carry the whole movie as the main character himself as well. He's a little self-conscious at times, but it's excusable considering the gravity of the role he has to play at his age. Some of the movie dealt with these emotionally deeply sad themes about how pretty much how every individual in the world, whether in the 9/11 attacks or just in the everyday tragedies of life, walks around with these deep cuts, these deep wounds. And this movie shows how Oscar, the 9-year-old, is able to ultimately connect with them. There's some fantastic symbolism with the key and how he does it, and the way the characters are able to really open their doors to him. The movie does an excellent job on that hand. In comparison to the book, there's a whole subplot in the book with the grandfather that's totally cut out in the movie that you don't see. There's also some social issues that Oscar has in the book that aren't really portrayed very much in the movie. And in the book, the ending is a bit more devastating and deals with the raw reality of the situation more than the movie does. The movie neatly wraps it up slightly more than the book does. But those are my comments.
I'm going to absolutely have to go out and get the book, because when we do our star ratings in a sec, you'll see that I think the book would help me fill in these gaps. Paul and I really will, at some point, we promise, follow through on our promise of getting graphics and animation, especially for Alex's Oscar Corner, because it's my time to shine. The nominations are announced in less than 12 hours. I'm geeking out right now. But this film I respect Daldry again, like I said, especially for the fact that they didn't rush the production and the editing to fit it into any film festival. They waited until the last minute, the end of December, to release this movie, so no one got a chance to review it, to see it, subsequently, thus, as a result of that, it didn't get any PGA, DGA, WGA, Globe, SAG, any important nomination that it needed to stay in the race. So, again, going on the themes of polarity, polarization, I could either see this film getting not a single nomination, 0, bottom of the barrel, or I could see it getting a whole bunch. It's not going to get anywhere in the middle, I wouldn't say, but that's as comfortable as I am. Star ratings, my friend. What do you say?
I'll give it 4.5 out of 5 stars, because this deals with tragedy in a deeper way than almost any film I've ever seen. It led me through this cathartic journey. It's emotionally exhausting, but it's beautiful, and it's something I'll definitely watch many times over. However, there are technical errors in the film and issues with people who haven't read the book, so that's why I'm going 4.5 instead of 5.
For people who haven't read the book, I have to give it a 3, which is exactly in the middle, about C range, because I liked it, but I was also off-put for the exact same reason, and I need to read the book. Otherwise, it's right in the middle for me. That's about it for us. We don't know theatrically what we're gonna do. Keep a lookout. We might do the HBO film Game Change. We might do a video for that, so watch out for that.
And next week, I have an article coming out on Crash and my view of it. Hint, I think it's one of the best movies ever made.
More polarization.
More polarization. Anyways, I am Paul the Good-Looking One Goldberg.
Alex the Savant Heisman.
And thanks for watching 2 After Reviews. See you guys next time.
Thank you. Tune in.